Hi, welcome to CATV Studios in beautiful downtown White River Junction, Vermont. I'm here today with Owen, and we're going to talk about different access methods for communication. As you can see, Owen has a computer here. As you can see, there's a lot of pictures on it. And this is what Owen uses to communicate. You can see there are these black boxes that appear on it, and that's called scanning. Owen chooses a section. He pushes this button over here, as you can see, and it starts rotating through the screen with this black box. And then, let's see, when he chooses that black box, it creates rows, and then he chooses a row. Was that a miss? Sometimes there's misses. So here, that was the section that he wanted. And then he wanted that row and that particular image. A lot of the time, these images aren't words themselves, they are groups of words. So I think this is going to be a group. I don't know how well we can see that part. It's a little low on the screen. But we've gone to a new page full of words. And sometimes you'll click on a group and it'll go to another group of words. So there can be groups within groups within groups within groups until you find the word that you're looking for. And then I think there are the quick words kind of at the top that are more commonly used. Although this one seems buried fairly deep in there.
This is Minspeak.
This is Minspeak. I've never heard of that before. Is that what this sort of communication is called? Through pictures and stuff, is Minspeak? I never knew that. I think I've always referred to it as, what are the different words I've called it? New voice, that's kind of the name of the computer, the name of the software. I'm trying to think of the word of Unity. I've called it Unity, which might be kind of like the system of words, but this particular way that you're speaking, that's called Minspeak. And then, let's see, also you're reminding me that you have some visual cues also. So can you show me when we ask like a yes or no question, what's yes? There we go. What's no? Yeah. Sometimes no is also, you do side to side, kind of.
I'm what is considered gifted. That means that Minspeak is not for everybody.
Yeah, so you're not recommending that like I go out and get a tablet like this and start communicating through it? But is it the right thing for you? Yeah, it works for you real well, right? I mean, if we didn't have this, your life would probably be quite a bit different, wouldn't it? What are some benefits or what are some drawbacks to communicating through Minspeak? Is that something you're interested in talking about?
Accessing.
Accessing could mean a variety of things in this case. So let's see, do you want to elaborate on that thought?
Accessing life is difficult.
Using this form of communication, it's difficult to do different things in life that other people might find easy. Is there something like, what are some of the things? It takes a little while to communicate with it, right? There can kind of be missteps. Are there ever times you have to think about what you want to say and then what words you have to say it with? Because not every single word is in here, right? And you can spell out words individually, but that takes a long time, right?
My cousins, I gave up talking to them.
What's the reason that led to you and your cousins? Because there can be kind of a variety of reasons, right? That people kind of give up. Sometimes it's a time thing. I know there's been times when like I have to be somewhere and you have something you want to tell me, and it, like the time constraints kind of don't allow it a lot of the time. or there's times that you're trying to get a message across and I don't necessarily understand the full thing. I might say I need a little bit more information. Sometimes I think there's, you'll be saying something and the conversation will kind of move on, and then you'll say something and people will kind of have to remember what they were talking about. Does that happen sometimes too? But now we're gonna hear about the cousins. See, I was moving on with the conversation.
They want to play.
Do they want to play with this? Or they want to, you know, they just want to like roll around on the floor or like disperse in a million different directions, something more like that. Are they little cousins? I see, yeah. Yeah. Or people, when people are, the younger they are, is it the kind of the harder it is to communicate with them? Although there are some grown-ups that are probably pretty hard to talk to too. You know. What are some things that make you angry when you're trying to communicate with people?
Like playing with my hair.
People like do the thing where they're like, "How's it going?" and they pat you on the head. Yeah, you'd rather people not do that. It's understandable. But talking about communication, what are some things that people do that annoy you when you're trying to tell them something?
My favorite is they say, "When did you get this cold?"
Or is that why they think you're communicating with this? People think that is it like a joke or something?
Day second grader.
When you were a second grader? Or a second grader said that to you? He thought that you'd lost your voice or something, and so you were using this? Is that kind of, that's a funny thing. Did you manage to communicate to him that no? Did you happen to have a cold at the time too? That confuses the issue, wouldn't it? Well, yeah. Is that about what you wanted to say about using this? Thanks for coming out, Owen, and talking to me today about all the things that we talked about. I hope that you come back sometime soon, and we'll hear some more. Let's shake on it. Thanks. Have a great day.